What is good, YouTube? It's AJ Boogie, and I'm back at it again, and I'm bringing that JBA heat one more time. The Los Angeles Ballers defeated the Philadelphia Ballers by a score of 170-something to 150-something. I don't remember the final score. I wasn't too interested at the end of the game. This game had a lot of hype. Obviously, LiAngelo's debut with the JBA, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the game, and Oprah Siverson. The beginning of the game was absolutely brutal to watch. Gelo could not get it going. He had about the worst start you could possibly imagine as a basketball player. He bricked a layup, he lost it off the dribble, he maybe airballed, I don't know. It was just ugly. I had to close my eyes. But once he finally got under control, once he got his feet under him, he started playing a lot better basketball. There was one play that got Gelo back in rhythm. He had the ball around the three-point line, and they were playing their sporadic offense against sporadic defense. He held the ball, he let the play develop, and then he made a nice pass to the big man right under the basket for a slam. Then it was Gelo time after that. Got his first bucket off an and one, made 4 3-pointers in a row. He was looking good. But last night, Gelo got exposed. He finished with 53 points. He finished with a triple-double, but I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. You should take it with a grain of salt. The way the Los Angeles Ballers play basketball, I understand that's the Chino Hills way. I understand that's the LeVar Ball way and the Ball Brothers way, but that is not good basketball. You know I don't like Gelo Ball's decision to come to the JBA, and last night it showed why. The Los Angeles Ballers don't play defense. They play a track meet, and they want to score more points than you. They have no problem winning a game 200 to 190 as long as they score more. And that's killing Gelo. Gelo's so close to making it to the NBA. He's so close to playing for a professional team, and now he's basically playing street ball. He's playing ball at the 24/7 fitness club. NBA scouts were watching this game, and they probably thought to themselves, he was so close to making it, and now he's playing this kind of basketball. This isn't NBA basketball. But Gelo was very efficient when attacking the basket. He finished 20 of 24 from 2. Gelo's big. He's huge. He made these other kids look like boys. There's no one who wanted a piece of him whenever he came to the basket. He came strong at the basket. He drove with aggression. He had a few nice slams. He did, however, shoot 4 of 18 from 3, and I've been seeing on Twitter there's a lot of people who aren't happy with that. I was reading Twitter comments. He went to Lithuania and he came back a worse basketball player. He didn't develop a new skill. He came back a worse shooter. I only have one thing to say to you. Let's not judge after one game. His shot did look smooth. He's got a smooth jumper. He made 4 in a row at one point. When he wasn't forcing 3-pointers, that's when he's at his best. It was pretty obvious that LA was trying to get him involved. They would pass it to him whenever he was slightly open, and he probably felt obligated to shoot, because that's just the Chino Hills way. Let's let the rest of the season happen, and then let's make a judgment. Let's talk about LaGod. Let's talk about LaMelo. This was my favorite game from LaMelo Ball ever. Melo finished with 25 points, 17 rebounds, and 19 assists. Now, same thing goes with LaMelo. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But his court vision was excellent. The best I've ever seen him play. His vision was good. His awareness was good. He was a true point guard. It's so obvious to me that he's going to be an NBA player. He's got Lonzo vision. He's an incredible passer. He's 2 steps ahead of everybody, being a 16-year-old in, you know, a college league. He was a floor general. He was a facilitator. He's got great feet. He's got excellent footwork, but the kid can barely dunk. And that'll come. He's only 16. He's not even in his athletic prime yet. But he's got vision beyond his years. LaMelo had a lot of great passes. I know the pass that's going to get talked about the most, the one he threw off the backboard and then tipped it over to Greg Floyd for a layup. The one that was, he had the ball in the corner on the fast break and gave a bullet behind the back pass to a cutter in front of the basket for a layup. But the one pass that stuck out to me, he was cutting to the basket and they made a pass to him. It was a terrible pass going out of bounds behind him. He reached back, made another tip pass to an always cutting Greg Floyd for an easy bucket. And that's that vision I'm talking about. There are too many times someone will cut, they get a bad pass, and all they try to do is save it, keep it in bounds. That was special. That was the most special play that I think I've seen him make. He's an NBA talent, no doubt about it. Let's talk about another favorite player of mine, Greg Floyd. 32 points, 19 rebounds, 0 turnovers. And another thing I love about this kid, he's always cutting. He's always near the basketball. Too many times players just sit and watch whenever they play. Not him. Wherever the ball goes, he's cutting, he's moving towards it. He wants it, he wants to score. He's got that high motor that NBA scouts want. Don't be a spectator, get in the play. You're on the floor. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Ballers. Now, there isn't much to talk about them. The announcers again, AB the Hero, kind of became a fanboy of LA. And that other girl who was very good, I like her as an announcer better than that other guy. She was kind of fanish too. Jalen Nixon for the Philadelphia Ballers is an absolute dog. He reminds me of a Lance Stevenson, a Rondo kind of player. He's all about the business. He's not worried about what other people say. He just wants to ball. He just wants to win. He played an excellent game. I think he scored around 30 points, but he ran out of gas towards the end. Devin Hade got hurt early in the game, and I think that kind of took a toll on Philly. He's probably their best player, and not having their best player out for a long period of the game definitely kind of hurt him. This was the biggest part of the game. The Philadelphia Ballers fell into the LA Ballers trap, which is we're going to press the whole game, we're going to throw bombs the whole game, and we're going to score the whole game. Can you keep up? And Philly couldn't. They just ran out of gas because they played the LA style game. They went up and down, and you can't beat them at that game. You got to make them play defense for 24 seconds. And you have to offensive rebound. As soon as you shoot, they got about 2-3 guys that are leaking. Get the offensive rebound, put it in the hole, and make them come back. Make them throw it from out of bounds. And that Philly coach, I like him. I like him. He knows the game. He told them during a timeout early, you're playing their game, don't fall into their trap. He made a good point by saying, you can get that 3-point shot whenever. And he's 100% right. LA will let you shoot that 3-pointer. Why? Because that makes a long rebound. That makes a rebound that they're most likely going to get so they can leak and then get an easy cherry pick bucket. Here's the thing with LA. I'll give you the secret to beat LA. You walk the ball up the court and you make them play defense for 24 seconds. They don't want to play defense. They want to score, they want to get the ball, and they want to go. You can't play their game. They're going to beat you at it. Don't be lazy whenever you play LA. Don't settle for a jump shot. Take it to the basket. Make them play defense. Make the extra pass. Make them run. And here's the thing with LA. If you play tough defense, you get a few stops, you get them frustrated. You get in an up and down game with them, you're going to lose. You got to play patient. Their trap isn't even that good. They're just flying around everywhere, trying to get a steal, trying to get a layup. Be patient. Let the trap come and then make the next right pass. If I'm coaching against the LA Ballers, we are going to attack LaMelo Ball. He'll stand in front of you, but he'll let you go by, which gets them rotating, which is a part of their plan. They rotate over and then they kick it out to a shooter. What do they want you to do? They want you to shoot it. Instead of settling for a jumper, take it to the basket, make another rotation. You gotta have cutters going everywhere. You gotta make them play defense. If they want to run around everywhere, they gotta run around on the defensive end. Grade-wise, I gotta give this game a C. It was hard to watch, especially with all the long bombs, the lack of defense being played. I just don't like it. It was around the third quarter where it just got tiring to watch. Just long bombs, layups, no defense. It was just hard. Another reason I give it a C, the announcers, like I said, AB the Hero, he gets a little too fanish. We need to put this guy on the Food Network because all he talks about is food and I have no idea what his sayings mean. Keep the girl though. She is really good. She's a reporter. I forget her name, but she was very good. She was interesting. She has good questions. She's a good announcer, good reporter. That's all the heat I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe to the Boogie Squad. AJ Boogie, and I'm out. Boom!